What's up, babes? It's your girl Fabuni. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, hey. If you are old, welcome back. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video for more future content like this. Make sure you guys follow me on all my social medias. They'll be down below or somewhere on the screen. Come join my babes because we are lit, so you could be lit with us, period. In this video, I'm going to be doing basically how to stay fresh on your period. I feel like this is a very interesting, informative video, so I wanted to tell you guys my tips, tricks, and hacks that I use and that I do every day when I'm on my period. But let's get right into the video. Okay, so when it comes to your period, I got my period when I was 11 years old. Just a little backstory. On my 11th birthday, yeah, so that's a little story of how I got my period. I mean, it's not a story, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's talk about, I have everything written in my little YouTube notebook. Your girl got a notebook now. Stop playing with her. I'm a real YouTuber now. Stop. Okay. But, okay, so let's talk about when you're on your period. Things you will need, things you need to survive, things you will always going to constantly need. You need to get them out the store, like right now. Okay, so first things we're going to do is we're going to talk about shower. When you shower on your cycle. When you shower on your cycle, make sure you are washing everything. Like, I don't care if you think it's not smelling, it's going to smell down there. Like, constantly it's going to smell. So make sure you are showering every day. Every day, once a day, even twice a day if you can. But I know sometimes it's probably like impossible to do because I know, like, you know, with me and my little life schedule, it's very hard. So try to at least shower once or twice a day if you can. Make sure you guys are washing properly. So when I say properly, I'm meaning getting a towel. I prefer I prefer white towels over colored towels, but that's just my preference. I rather a white towel because I feel like with white towels I can see better and I want to see what's coming out of there. So when I wipe, I want to be like, okay, what's that right there? It's purple. What is it supposed to be purple? But I just want to see, like, you know, what's coming out of there. So I try to use a colored towel, well, a non-colored towel, so I can see what's going on down there. When it comes to washing my vagina, you know, let's call it what it is, my vagina. I use my Vagisil pH Balance Intimate Wash. This wash is non-scented. It's dye-free. So it's basically everything you want in a vaginal area, you know, wash. So this is what I use. You can find this at your local Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, excuse me, Rite Aid, any drugstore, any store that sells like any type of soaps. You can find this product there. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I bet you money on it, you can find it. So yeah, you can use this, or you can also use, I know it's one, because I had it in my hygiene video previously. It's the honey pot soap are really good, but I just didn't have time to go order it, and like it's always sold out in my, like, around my area where I live at, so I didn't have time to get that ran out so quickly. So I had to get the next best thing, which is, you know, a non-scented soap. Also, you can use, if you don't have the, you know, if you don't know where that's sold at, or you don't know how to get it, you can also use like a Dove soap. I prefer that you should probably use something that's not scented, because it's not as harsh. It's not harsh, and it's not packing like scents on top of something that's dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's getting a genuine good clean. You know what I'm saying? So try to get something that's like not scented, so it can, you know, get you a good cleaning down there. Okay, so yeah, make sure you shower every day, use the products, blah, blah, blah. When you get out the shower, when I get out the shower, I spray, well, after I put my underwear and my pad on, which I'm gonna talk about after I talk about the spray. When I use a spray, I use the Summer's Eve baby powder. I use any scent, really doesn't matter to me. I carry one of these. I have one of these in my car. I would have one in my purse. My purse don't be big enough. Like, tell me, comment down below if y'all purses be big, because I had this little piece of a thing looking like a purse. But that's so off topic. But But I use this to spray. It just gives me like a good like protective like smell. Like you just it don't gotta be a shh. You don't gotta do all that. You just gotta shh and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Shh and keep it going. Not shh. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Make sure you guys when it comes to putting your pad on, pads. Your girl cannot use tampons because of personal. Let me just tell y'all, we family. I can't use tampons because I just cannot put them up my coochie. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be honest about this, you know, whole girl experience. We're gonna keep it 100. So yeah, I can't use them. I tried. Like back on when I was a senior in high school, I tried to use a tampon, but it just would not go up there, so I cannot use them. And I'm not gonna force anything up there to, you know, stay up there. Like that's not that don't want to be up there, so I'm not gonna force anything. So yeah, I use 2 different types of pads. It really just depends on my flow. If I'm having like a light flow, it's not as heavy, I'm gonna use this pad. This pad is like a thin, I love ultra thin pads because they make me feel like I'm just not wearing anything. Well, not wearing a pad. But yeah, so I use this. You just open it up and you take the paper off, of course. I'm gonna take the paper off because who can waste a pad? Okay, these things are expensive. But you just take the paper off, and sometimes they have wings. Okay, sometimes they have like wings where you can like, yeah, sometimes they have wings where you can like take them. So again, I'm not taking this off, but they have wings where you can take them off and strap them around your underwear. I personally like it to be like where I can secure it at all means, because I feel like when I secure my pad, it helps me out so much, and it like enhances, like it makes me feel good, honestly. So the more secure it is, the better it is for me to, you know, keep it from staining my underwear, because that's the worst feeling, y'all. The worst feeling. Okay, so if let's say I have a heavy cycle, or let's say it's nighttime, because I usually use thicker pads at nighttime or when I have a heavy period. But sometimes when I have a heavy period, I don't use these. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Sometimes I just take 2 of these and I put one in the front and one in the back, because I just don't like walking around with this. It feels like a diaper. I'm sorry, it feels like a diaper. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it feels like a diaper. So when I use this, it's usually at nighttime. So what I do is I take it. It's just like the other pad. I take it and I open it up, and these have wings as well. So what you have to do is you have to take the pad, like I said before, I ain't wasting no pad because these are expensive. So you take it off, you wrap it around your underwear, and you wear it. I mean, simple. It's easy. You're in my video.
Oh, for real?
Yes. Okay. But yeah, it's just, these literally are the same things. Like, it's just one thicker, one not. I mean, you just choose which one works for you, which is better for you. I say ultra thin because you can never go wrong. It makes you, it feels like you're not even wearing anything. Like, you're not even wearing a pad. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, pads. Another thing, when it comes to, like, when it comes for me, when I'm finna, what's it called? When I'm getting off my cycle. So when I'm getting off my cycle, the last couple of days, I don't really like have a heavy like flow. It's more of like a spot here, spot there, spot here, spot there. So what I do is I use what's called a panty liner, and it's the same thing as the, you know, pads, but it's just a little smaller. So you do is you just take it up, you open it, and you just put it on your panties, you know, simple. Sometimes I'm in the predicament where I have to use like 2 of these, because sometimes my little flow can turn into a huge flow out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Comment down below if that's you, because that'd be me sometimes. But I also use these sometimes when I'm gonna come on my cycle. So like if my cycle's coming, I get like a little like discharge to tell me that it's coming. So I use this panty liners. Okay. Last thing we're going to talk about is how to stay fresh when you don't.
Huh?
Stop.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone.
When it comes to staying fresh on your cycle, like if you're not in the predicament to, you know, take a shower, or if like, you know, yeah, basically if you're not in a predicament to take a shower, or yeah, I'm getting tongue tied, y'all. I use flushable wipes. These are not scented. I use these to wipe. So I like, if I'm like if I'm like out in the public and I'm not at home to actually like take my like towel and wash down there, I will take these flushable wipes, and I will just take it and I'll just wipe my area really good until I feel clean. Also, when it comes to you being on your cycle, make sure you change your cycle at least 2 to 3 times, like every 2 to 3 hours out of the day, because if you continuously keep with the same pad on, it's going to smell. It's going to get an odor, and you're gonna be walking around like, what's that smell? I smell something very tingy, and I don't know what it is, and I kind of want to, yeah. But yeah, so make sure you change your pad at least 2 to 3 times a day out of the day, every 2 to 3 hours. It just helps keep odor down. If you need to, change your underwear when you change your pad. Changing your underwear is not mandatory. Get me right. Set me up right. Changing your underwear is not mandatory. If you are like not experienced in taking care of yourself and putting your pad on, I would say, yeah, change your panties every time you change your pad. But let's be real. If we're out in public, we're not going to take our whole underwear off and change our pad and our underwear at the same time. So I would say, just change your pad. If you can, change your pad and your underwear. But if it's not mandatory, if you don't have like spots or anything, because spots as well have odor. So if you have a spot, or if you have like a little stain or any type of sort, even if it's not even blood, because you know we have them days too. Because you know, I know, we know. But if you have that, change it as well. Make sure you change your pad before you wipe. So after you take your old pad off, you know, wrap it up. Well, my mom taught me to wrap it up in tissue. Wrap it up, put the pad paper that you're taking off, wrap that around it, and throw it away. And also take your wipe. I take 2 to make sure I'm getting good and clean. And you can get these at Walmart, like in bulks. Like you could buy them like in 3s, because I bought mine in 3s. This is just like, you know, one of them. But you just take it, you wipe really good. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I wipe my bottom as well, because sometimes, you know, when you're on your period, blood can seep. Like if you're sitting down, blood's gonna sink to the back. So you know you're gonna have blood in your butt as well. So make sure you're wiping your butt and your vagina when you are cleaning yourself. That is really all of my, you know, advice that I can give. I really don't know anything else I can say. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video for more future content like this. We are on the road to 200 subscribers. Let's get there like lemon squeeze, whatever you want to call it. I'm out, babes. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias. That'll be down below or somewhere on the screen. Bye, babes. I love you. Peace.